Hey, what's up, nerds? It's another episode of Final Fantasy VII and Chill. I am your host, David, known from, I don't know, the internet. Um, I, what hat should I wear today? What hat should I wear today to cover my shaved, um, not bald head, but I mean, I am 39, so, I mean, balding. Doesn't matter though, because I shave. I shave it. And you know why I shave it? It's just so much easier. I mean, I have like, okay, I have like wavy, kind of like curly hair. And so, like, what do you do with that? I mean, because I couldn't have it like, I didn't want to have it short all the time because, frankly, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on haircuts. So I let it get, long, and so it would get like curly and then wavy, and parts would stick up, and it just was a mess my whole life. So I just shaved it off, and it's a good look. It's a good look. Anyway, I am having a coffee. Ooh, a latte, a caramel coconut latte. I made it with a protein shake. Um, so like it develops a skin on the top, and I have to like fish out the skin every once in a while. It's really gross, but I mean it tastes good. It tastes good. And since it's a protein shake, it's like paying for a latte at Starbucks. But yeah, so the coconut was the coffee, flavored coffee, and then it was a caramel latte, caramel whatever. And I'm also having some soda pop. Actually, no. Yeah, ginger ale, Canada Dry. This is very fascinating. I'm sure you care. Canada Dry ginger ale, sugar free. That shit is the shit. Oh my! I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm old now. Did I mention that I'm 39, almost 40? Um, but Canada Dry ginger ale, sugar free. Call me an old man, call me grandpa, whatever. I love it. I love it. Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb used to be my jam. Still kind of is. But like, I don't know, the sugary drinks, not a big fan. Oh, do you drink Coke, like regular Coca-Cola? Ugh, I can't believe people drink that. Like, who goes to the store and buys like a 12 pack, or God forbid, a 24 pack of Coca-Cola? Just like straight Coca-Cola. It's so gross, and it's like it has like an aftertaste or something, and it's just not good. Not good. I do like Diet Coke or Coke Zero if you're a heterosexual man who doesn't want to buy Diet Coke. Uh, yeah, Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero. Yeah, that's how guys get the diet drinks without feeling super duper gay like me. Um, anyway, yeah. So Canada Dry, totally endorse that. I was not paid for that promotion, but if Canada Dry wants me to be like their spokesperson, um, well, I will require a hefty fee. In addition to that, I'd like a lifetime supply of Canada Dry ginger ale, sugar free. Sugar free. Anyway, let's get to the game. I'm sorry. Why was I just babbling like that? So inconsiderate. You're obviously here. That's loud. You're obviously here to watch me play this game that is over 20 some years old. 25 years old? Over 25 years old. Because you don't know what's going to happen. It's so thrilling. It's all about the game. I was gonna pivot there to another topic, but I forgot what it was. Them's the breaks. Anyway, see. Okay, so we're in Wutai. It was kind of hard getting here. That bitch Yuffie, or as we call her on this playthrough, Mini Pussy, because Kate Sith is Big Pussy, so we named Yuffie Mini Pussy, and we named her Mini Pussy because she's from Wutai, which is obviously an Asian continent, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but they tend to have smaller genitalia, like physically speaking. It's not a judgment, it's just a fact, a biological fact, provable fact. There's so much evidence on the internet you wouldn't even be able, I mean, just trust me. I've seen quite a few, and yeah, so the female matches the male, so hence Mini Pussy. There we go. When I see like Asian women with black boyfriends, I'm like, wonder how that is. How that's, what's going on there? I don't know. I bet it's the black guy with a small penis. That would be my guess. You know? Yeah. Probably. Although I'm sure there are Asian women with really, really deep ones, or wide ones, or I don't know, big ones, big pussy. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, we do need more high potions, because we used like over a dozen getting here. Oh, after she stole our materia, well, I got lost on the way to Wutai proper, the city of Wutai. You know, I had to go through the whole mountainous continent, and I kept getting turned around, but I figured out how to manipulate the map, so I can actually see where I'm going now, so that's exciting. And anyway, we were running into these lightning birds that were just like throwing these lightning bolts on us, and like you couldn't I couldn't survive like 2 of those, and there'd be like 4 birds, and like they could like wipe out my team in like their first move. And then there was these big bugs that had like 3 attacks in one go. Like it was just bam, bam, bam. And it's like, damn, no materia, running out of high potions, I'm lost. I thought I would have to like go, you know, to the northern continent and just skip Wutai altogether because it's not required. But yeah, we powered through it, made it, and super proud of myself, to be honest. You know, I've only played this game like a dozen times, you know, and the fact that I got lost, I mean, I have my excuses, but still. It wasn't even like a complicated loss. It was just like, oh, I can go over there. I didn't realize that. Well, part of it was the not being able to manipulate the map, but now that's fixed, luckily. Yay. Very thrilling. I said thrilling, it's thrilling. Sorry, I want to like drink a little of this before it gets cold. So good though. 10 ounces of coffee and a Premier protein shake. So it's like over, it's like 60% protein shake, 40% coffee. So it's really, I mean, you have to have the coffee dark, or I mean, yeah, dark for a coffee flavor. Yeah. I mean, like a dark roast, not like black. That's good though. I really like coconut, but not like straight coconut, you know? Like I've tried like coconut, like chunks of coconut. No, no, coconut milk or water. Water's okay, not the milk though. Oh. So today was my first like full day of not working. Because yesterday I had the dentist, so it was like and it was my day off anyway from work. But today I was supposed to work at 6 a.m. and I didn't. And it's been like 13 years of doing that, so. I'm fine though. I'm fine. Oh good. Oh my god. Caramel and coconut and coffee. I am pretty hungry and like really, I don't know, this is just hitting, okay? Hitting just right. Keep in mind, I may come off drunk or under the influence of something, not alcohol, but I'm not. You see, I have this brain issue. You don't even know. It's a physical thing that affects me in my mind. So you can't get mad at me if I say something offensive or rude. And yeah, that's my excuse. So. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get mad at me? Are you gonna? I don't know. I'm not monetized. Are you gonna shadow ban me? YouTube, I'm disabled. I am very, very. I can't even talk about it. Anyway. So those Jews. I'm joking. I love the Jews. They're funny, right? Or they used to be. But then, like, what was with the crop of, I don't even want to say comedians, like comedic actors from like the 2010s or mid 2000s until like comedy actually died, which was, I don't know, in the last 5 years or 10 years. What was with that crop? I mean, like, no wonder comedy died. Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, Josh Gad, I think is Josh Gad, right? You know who Josh Gad is, right? I think it's Josh. His last name is Gad. It's like if Chris Farley wasn't funny, and it was very clearly, obviously, Jewish. Not, I mean, like the curly hair and the just whatever. It's not that there's anything wrong with that. Again, I love the Jews. I dated a Jew. My last boyfriend was a Jew, so stop. Anyway. Josh Gad is like a unfunny version of Chris Farley, like fat, like really fat, and he puts in the effort. I'll give him that, but he's just not. He doesn't have it. He does not have, it. But he gets these roles, like in Beauty and the Beast, and I can't even remember what else he's been in. I just know that every time I see him, I'm like, why are you on my screen? Why are you on my screen? You do have some enthusiasm that you bring to the table, but you are not a funny person. Like Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill and who was that? Who was that skinny guy that they tried to push in all the comedy movies? Even South Park made fun of him. I think it was South Park or Family Guy or something. What was his name? Oh, I don't know. He was in like I can't remember. He was this. Remember that college movie with Jonah Hill, and it was like they weren't actually a college, but they pretended it was a college. That skinny Jew, that Jewish guy. Well, yeah. I mean, they really pushed him, and it was just like, no, it's not happening. He's not happening. It's not happening. Stop trying to make him happen. And then like they branched out into like other fields of entertainment, like spreading their incompetence. Like Jonah Hill, wasn't he in like the Django Unchained or something? He get an Oscars nomination. Jonah Hill, the guy with horrible comedic timing, and it just looks just, oh, I can't even, why? I mean, and it's not just that they're bad, but like there is a limited amount of money and time, and you know, and so like when they take a job, somebody else that actually could have been funny didn't get that job. I know comedy is subjective. I mentioned this on Facebook, and somebody was like all up in arms about me bad mouthing Jonah Hill, and I'm like, the one person that I would pick as like the worst like comedy selection in the last forever is Jonah Hill. It's like, God, get him off my screen. Why is he there? I actually looked into it one time. His parents are like doctors or something. I don't know. I thought he was like from show business, because obviously there's some sort of nepotism there. Ugh. Although he does bring that fevered enthusiasm, like Josh Gad, Chris Farley, basically Chris Farley clones that were like the Snoke clones, and the fucking terrible, hecking terrible Oscars movie, or not Oscars movie, Star Wars movie. Okay, I am letting that go. I am letting that go. I'm not getting another cookie. It takes me too long to eat. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, the game. Oh, sorry. Alright, so how many should I get? I have 3 characters. Worst case scenario, like 3 potions per character, so let's just get 10. Am I overthinking this? Probably, yeah. Alright, so Phoenix Downs. Well, we have to get 1 there. Make it 10. Ether. I don't know if I can always buy ethers. In some games, some Final Fantasy games, you can't even buy them. In fact, I was thinking this was one of those games. Anyway, they're expensive. Oy vey. Now let's get 3. That's fine. I don't think there are any weapons around here, or yeah. So dexterity, like accuracy. I don't miss. Well, I did miss actually a lot when we were getting here. That was pretty brutal. It's like it was just like attacking these electric birds or giant bugs, and it was like, okay, why are you not dead yet? You're a random encounter. You should be a pushover. I'm just so soft from the later games. Not Final Fantasy never had really a lot of difficulty, but like other games, I guess, have made me soft. I haven't even tried Dark Souls. I'm curious, but it would probably just make me cry eventually. Okay. Sorry, I need to like focus on what I'm doing. Dexterity. I don't think I need that, and I can't afford it even if I did. So I'm certainly not grinding around here with no materia. What are you doing, lady? I'm sorry, the sign out says I'm sorry, the sign out says the sign outside says materia. But there's almost no materia left anywhere in Wutai. Why not? This is just a backwoods town. We don't have much to do with Shinra, and besides, if we had a lot of materia, Wutai would be a much more exciting town, but we don't. MP absorb materia. Cool. You little mini pussy. When I'm done with you, it's gonna be moderately, slightly larger than average pussy. I mean, I've been told it's the perfect size, and it wasn't just like, you know, an ego boost for me, because I don't think. But anyway, I've been told multiple times that it's the perfect size. Like, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt like really bad unless you're, you know, not very experienced. Then it really hurts. I've been told. That's some bullshit. Well, actually, I kind of stole that, didn't I? I mean, that was a place of business. She just told me there's not a lot of material. It was just right there, lady. Open the box. Anyway, I stole that, and then it was stolen from me. Oh well. That's a blue materia. So it has to be connected with an offensive magic move then? No. Well, yeah. Like, it's a blue materia that goes, when it goes in your armor, when it's connected to, like, fire, when you get hit with fire, it absorbs that materia, or it absorbs that damage into HP. And I just figured this out like the last time I played this, which was like definitely not the first time I played it. So yeah, I can't believe I can remember that, but I can't find my keys sometimes. Sometimes my wallet. One time my phone, when it was like right next to me, in a cup holder. That was really that. And I had driven 7 miles back to where I had come from, where I thought I had left my phone. Nope, I had brought it out of my pocket, checked it in my car, put it in the cup holder, went home, checked my pocket. It wasn't there. I must have left it 7 miles away. Then I see it, and I'm like, fuck. That gets the F word, for sure. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's also like, that's disturbing. Mm. That coconut caramel, it's a good combo. For real, for real. Hello. Lord Godo is in this house. Lord Godo? What house? That's a store. What house? I don't know what he's talking about. Dude, we're on a road. He's probably stoned. What? Anyway. He used to be quite strong, but now all he does is sleep. That's just how she is. Wait. Did I mix up the pronouns? I'm sorry, Godo. My bad. Are you a dude or a chick, though? Because I kind of... I mean, I am kind of sexist, so... Not by choice, just I've lived my life and haven't been sufficiently brainwashed, so... Yeah, my apologies for recognizing reality. Also, I have a brain issue, so that's why I'm such a... I sound so misogynist, you know, I can't help it. Anyway, that's just how she is. Sometimes she'll just bust into people's houses. Well, that wouldn't work. I mean, you could try, but frankly, I don't want to go through like all the legal stuff of having to deal with, you know, not accidentally, like, you know, defending my property with my whatever, you know. And then, like, I'd probably get, I don't know, they have to charge, do they? I mean, well, I know a lot of lawyers, I just don't know anything about the law, really. I think they have to go through, like, a process, even when you're defending yourself in your home, even in this state. And I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't, I mean, I do have the time now, I just don't want to deal with it, you know? It's like going to the DMV. Come on, I'll probably get out of it, but geez, how much time and money am I going to waste? Could you just not break into my place, please? Because I don't want to have to deal with the aftermath of your passing. I want another cookie, but I don't want to waste your time. You want to see this awesome gameplay footage. Is this kind of like a mukbang, a let's play, and a vlog all together in one? Oh, and a comedy show. That guy knows what I'm talking about. Bill. Kind of a hybrid, you know. Or an insta-fail evolutionary divergence. Probably that one. That's just how she is. Sometimes she'll just bust into people's houses. Other times she'll hide in the shadows just like a little kid. Well, okay then, that's heckin' creepy, bro. Weird Wutaians. Is a boss fight coming up? I think we're gonna encounter. Yeah, we are going to, because I think so. Yeah, but it's the Turks, and you know, they're just. I mean, they're challenging, but they're not like birds with no materia, electric birds with no materia challenging. What the fuck was that? Random encounters were like, or I think one KO'd me one time. Random encounters. I had to be at full health after every battle. It's a gauntlet. I don't remember it ever being that difficult. Although I'm probably not quite as sharp as I was back in the day. when the internet made noise. It's dead end. Love those. Love those. Wasting my time. Go that way. Bump, 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 bump. We've been pretty lucky. Oh, great, more bugs. There's no. I thought we were like home free with the battles, with no materia, but no. Okay. Damn, clouds. What the hell is that? 132? She's useless with no materia. And Tifa isn't that much better. Just hit him with your boobs, Tifa. It's like, okay, let's put on there. Oh, everybody's slow because of all the silk. At least this isn't like the, on the trip here. With the birds. God, I hope those birds don't show up again. Why am I... Oh, yeah. It's like, this is taking a while. Yeah, if I see those birds, I'm gonna pee in anger and protest. Oh, great. Now we're sick. Please. See, they just take forever. I need a heal cloud. Am I under-leveled? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe a little over-leveled because I've been lost and reluctant to look up things, but as the game progresses, I keep looking up stuff because I can. And it's kind of like cheating, and I feel bad about it. But I also know what it's like to be lost in this game, not knowing where to go, with no, like, help. Because the strategy guide didn't cover it, and, I mean, anything online was just bullshit. I'm gonna say it, bullshit. You know, because, you know, you go on there and look for, like, help or tips or whatever, and people would just, like, you know, spin a yarn and just to mess with you, and now I'm scarred for life. Yeah, and I'd get lost, and I'd be really into the game, and I just couldn't get somewhere, and I didn't know where to go, and it's just like, I joke that it scarred me, but like, I think it might have a little bit. I'm so sensitive. I'm a sensitive boy. Oh yeah, I'm sure everybody knew I was gay. Although, you know, a lot of Midwestern guys are so soft that, I'm not going to name any names, are so soft that they come off gay. And they even sound gay. Like, they're not like, I mean, you would expect like farmer type, you know, not in Des Moines at least. But yeah, all the Midwesterners I know, nothing like that. I've forgotten what I was talking about. Something to do with soft men. Ew. Might as well be a heckin' girl. But you can't even poop out babies, so I mean, like, you're like an old woman if you're a soft, weak man. You're like, I mean, old women are, my mom's an old woman, I love my mom to death, but I mean, Old women, you know, there's no need for old women in society. Nobody's like, oh, we need apple pie stat. Someone get a grandma, you know. Remember, I am very serious. I have an issue here. I won't go into it, but it affects what I say and how I think, and so yeah, just deal with it. Best comedy show, award winner David, from his debut series Final Fantasy VII and Chill, where he almost incoherently rambles. I don't even know about what. I'm not even paying attention to myself, to be honest. Is this another fucking... No, I think... That isn't tricking motherfucker. Every step I take, every move I make, I risk running into enemies. Oh my god, can I go in this kind of looks like a... I want to stick something in there. That was a vagina joke. kind of a little bit. Yeah. Oh, these don't look very nice. Normally I just run. Okay, we have 3 of these things. Should I switch on my team? Because, I mean, we do need Healing Wind. But, I mean, I'm afraid I can't go through these random battles with no materia. How am I such a cock? They do sell magical items, though. At the item store, remember? But, I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't know, that feels cheap to me, you know? I mean, it did save my ass on my way here, but I don't want to be... That was like strategy, like last minute strategy. What do I do? But like, now if I can just buy them, it's like, oh, it's just too easy of a solution. Maybe I'll limit myself, you know, if I die and return to the item store to buy a bunch of offensive magical items instead of all those potions and stuff. Although we need the potions too. This is kind of a tight, without being able to run, because I can't run. I don't know how to run. I don't know what buttons are for run, and I could look it up, but by not being able to run, it amps up the difficulty a little bit, and it makes it more interesting for me. Like, I don't know if I would be able to, well, I probably could. I do have the self-discipline to do it, like, with a controller, but I didn't even think about it, to be honest. Like, my retardation is actually making it a lot more, like, it's like playing it for the first time again. I know what's going to happen, but it's a lot more difficult than it's ever been since, like, the first time I played it. This is very fascinating. That's why I won the award for comedy, and then I you know, they might consider me for an Emmy. I probably have to be on some network television show or something, but that shouldn't be a problem pretty soon. Yeah. Am I serious? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I oscillate from serious to joking because I am a meta-modern man. What is a meta-modern man? It is someone, that's for Sid. It is someone, well, I'm a meta-modern man. A meta-modernism is the oscillation between, I'm not going to be able to go through those flames, is the oscillation between different aspects, like from beautiful to ugly and then back to beautiful again. That would be like the definition of meta-modern. It's like postmodernism is ugly art, you know, sarcastic, insincere. Modern is sincere and classical beauty, you know. And then meta-modernism, meta-modern art or whatever, goes from like beautiful to ugly to beautiful again. And I don't remember why I was describing meta-modernism, but there you go. I am a meta-modern man. Okay, so did I come from the top or the bottom? I can't remember. I feel like I walked up to the cave. I don't know. Another dead end. What the? I mean, it's pretty, but. Okay, so we can't go to the cave. We can't go up there. I'm gonna look this up because damn it, that's really bad. I should probably focus on the ace, right? Can't just like walk through this. I feel like I played this game so much that I should probably like just walk through it, but no, it's kind of hard with these handicaps that I have on me. Oh no, don't take my MP. Tifa healed twice. What's... Oh, everybody's slow. This Ares like alive? What's going on with her? Jesus, these battles are way too long. They're stealing my MP. Come on, guys, quit slowing me down. Focus on the ace, god damn it. I'm glad they like rush the limit breaks, you know? As soon as you click the limit break, it like doesn't heck around. It just does it immediately. It's like, thank you. You don't have to wait for like it's precedence. It gets priority, even if the enemy is faster, I think, or it's the enemy's turn, which is cool. Why is this taking so long? Oh my god, I am so. You know, if I actually gave a crap and like wanted to get a bunch of viewers or whatever, I'd probably like advertise all these challenges that I have on myself that were totally not planned. I was playing around with the idea of like a Nuzlocke style run, which is good. I didn't do that because this would have been over. Is everybody stopped or what the fuck? is going on? This is really concerning. Why is nobody moving? I think I might be. Why did she give it to Aries? Fuck. Dude, it's insane. Why? This is bullshit. Oh my god. I can't believe. Why are they so... I know it's taking my speed down, but this is ridiculous. I'm fucked. Oh. Oh. Motherfucker. They have ability points. Interesting. I assume Grauda is the ace. So I think he's done. Now he can attack, apparently. And we're frozen again. Damn it! Come on, Aries. Everybody's so slow though. It's probably better that I use Phoenix Downs because it speeds them up. Once they get resurrected, the status disappears. Why did he give it to her? I don't know what that is, but hopefully it's something good. Well, that could have been helpful earlier. Alright, we'll use an item. I didn't know I had that actually. Okay, I think we won because, I mean, they might freeze up or whatever, but if I can resurrect someone, we'll be back to normal speed. And if they don't die, we'll just, this is just a war of attrition. Either way, so exciting, so thrilling. How is all this possible? Well, I'm so bad at this game. So he still wastes time. He wastes turns trying to cast magic, so that's cool. Ah, I did it! I was sure we were done. Okay, now as a reward, I'm going to look up where to go. Because I'm going to avoid that as often as possible. Deadly Waste. I think that's like bio something. Sounds pretty brutal. Deadly Waste. Okay, so I'm gonna look it up. Where are we though? Wutai Mountains. So I'm gonna look up the Wutai Mountains, and I'm sure Reddit will be helpful. I am not a Reddit person, but every time I have a gamer question on Google, the top thing is a Reddit post. Where do I go in the original Final Fantasy VII Wutai Mountains? I don't know. That might have been too long. Yeah, that's what I said. No, I do not need to watch a 10-minute video. Where do I go? Okay. How do I get to Wutai Bronco? How do I get to Wutai? God damn it! Okay, so there is a strategy guide, and there are videos. I don't have time for that, so alright, let's do some heat. Oh shoot! We're low on potions. I remember, and I should have my strategy guide out. Actually, like, unironically, I should go in my basement into my cubby. It's like just like this like cubby in a room down in my basement. Like it's like not on the floor, but there's like this like window with cupboards that open up, and then inside it's like this space for storage. So I put all my books down there, and like I could even put a little chair in there and read, and that's probably not a good idea. And and all my strategy guides are down there. And I could go in there and find it. It'd probably be a lot simpler and a lot more like I could hold it up, you know, if it doesn't fall apart on me because it's so old. It's over 1/10 of the United States history. So there's that, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense because it's over 20 years. It's over like 25 years old, right? Yeah. Wow. I'm over 1/10. So. Even more so over that. I'm so old. So old. Oh well, I'd rather be like racking up the years than not for as long as possible. I've had like mid-20 somethings tell me, oh, I'm so old, and I'm like, oh, okay. Talk to me in like, 10 years when you experience really bad heartburn for the first time. Okay, I've already been down here. Okay, so it's dead end. It's all dead ends. It's all dead ends. Right? Where am I? Well, at least those caterpillars aren't here. Flam down. such a bitch without the materia. And Shinra makes the materia, right? That's what the woman at the store said, or she implied. I don't know. I don't think Shinra is necessarily as bad as, like... I think we might be the bad guys, fellas. Alright, shit, we're all out of potions. So I might be screwed. I really didn't need that. Shit, I forgot what I was talking about. How many bugs are there? 3? God damn it. I wish this would, like, cure the ailments too. That would be helpful. Sorry, I'm gonna talk, but I'm trying to focus. Am I out of antidotes? Or is it down here? You have the toxic waste, but I don't want to use that on just 2 bugs. This is really hard. It shouldn't be this hard. I don't think I've ever fought this many enemies in this area before, because I always run. So it's dumb to fight them without materia. I suppose that's why I need the Chocobo Feather, is for the, so I hit when I attack. Okay. So we went right past the vagina, and that was a dead end. Maybe I have to trigger something before I come here. God damn it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. Okay. Now I feel dumb. Could I go left there again? Left, but I don't know. So let's use a tent. Get some more items. Because I did some more impromptu grinding that was not necessary. Wait, wasn't there a hotel? Yeah, I think there's a hotel over here. The Shanghai Inn, yeah. That's where I banged Tifa and Ares. Oh, it was good. It's good. Started with Ares and then... Oh, no more weirdos. No, these aren't like the ones from a while ago, but these ones look weird too. Okay, now they're talking about the Turks. Yes, they're talking about the Turks, I think. And at one point, Yafi hides behind that that thing over there, that Asian thing, you know, with the landscape painted on there. She hides there. From me, maybe? Memories are weird. It's like how do I remember that, but not like fully, you know? Just like there's data in my mind, but pieces of it are missing. Right. How much coffee do I have? Oh, I still have a little bit of coffee left. Woo! It's probably kind of cold now. I might have another one after I end this stream. Love my coffee. Worked at Starbucks for, I think, 3 years. Ah, God, it was okay. It was a good location. It was downtown. It was perfect for my, that time in my life. It was a perfect job for that. And I didn't make a lot of money. My managers never wanted to promote me, even though I expressed interest. But yeah, it was fun though while it lasted. Like, it wouldn't be fun now, but it hit at the right time, you know? I just remember people being upset that I was slow. Like, not dumb slow, like making the lattes. Because I've always kind of had like a slowness in my processing of data. But I can process it. It's just, it takes me a minute, and then if I drop a thread or something, it unravels. And then now it's ridiculous. Alright, sorry. I needed another cookie. Yeah. No, you look weird. Little brat. Like, where am I? We're going to the hotel. To home. Not the hotel. Not the hotel. Check, is this guy? This has gotta be it, right? No, it's a bar. This is the hotel, right? I think there was a hotel. Apparently not. Well, Shanghai Inn was at Rocket Town. Why? 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 What? Why? Which? Why? Why? Put Shanghai in Rocket Town. And then the next place we go is Wutai. No hotel. And if it was called Shanghai Inn, it would make a lot more sense. What I'm saying is, it's not my fault. I was looking for something that didn't exist. It's Sony's fault. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Anyway. So I guess I'll have to use a tent then. Tent. Guess we're gonna have to hump outside, ladies. Please try not to scream in pleasure. I don't want animals to come by, you know. I'm sure that, oh, all the monsters. Yeah, so just try to, I don't know, bite on a pillow. Like, I would like to do, I would like Cloud to do, to be honest. Anyway. Anyway, ladies, who wants first? Who wants to be the first cracked? See, not who wants the first crack, but who wants to be the first cracked? Comedy. If you're interested in having me perform for your venue, please contact my agent, totallynotdavid@gmail.com. And he will get to me then with your offer, and then we will get back, or he will get back to you. And yeah, I'm super professional. Now, when you book me, you'll have to, of course, pay for my flight, first class. That is non-negotiable. You will have to pay for my hotel. I prefer the Intercontinental if there's one in the area. If not, any 5-star hotel will do. I don't need a suite, but thank you. I just a normal room. I'm a humble person, you know. And then, of course, per diem. Probably like $500 a day for food and whatever. And then my fee, of course. I mean, we'll discuss that, but it's gonna be probably gonna be up there. Anyway, yeah. And when I get there, what I want for the setup is just like a chair is fine. Just any chair is fine. And I'll need. Well, I'll have my agent. No, I'll have my assistant get my agent a list of some required materials. I'll need about an hour before the show. It's very important that I have my coffee, because that's like, I'm probably pretty boring without it. I think I'm a lot funnier when I have my coffee, and I'm sure that's not just me in effect from the coffee. I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it's true. Again, yeah, just coffee. Maybe the coffee affects my mental issue, my brain issue that I have. That's my excuse. I'm sorry. What was I talking about? What was I doing? Oh, okay. So I saw the Turks. I know we talked to them already. So that's not what we need to activate. So I'm thinking we have to go over here. Is this like what is it? Did they call this a pagoda? What's a pagoda? I don't know what a pagoda is. I just feel like that's like the appropriate term for this weird looking building. Is it a pagoda? Pagoda? Is it? I don't know. I'll ask this guy. Hey, is this a pagoda? Is this a pagoda? That 5-storied pagoda. Ah! Oh my god! I can't believe I like. There's like one little thread holding on, and it was like it's holding on, and it was just trying to signal the brain cells, and it was just like, pagoda, 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 it's coming, it's coming. Like one little tiny memory in there. That's funny. I'm not eating another cookie. But I will have some pretzels. Oh my god, I love these pretzels. They're so good. Pagoda, oh my god. I love that word too. That's probably why I remembered it. Pagoda. Pagoda. It sounds like a cat name. Pagoda. I was gonna say maybe a black girl name, but I don't know. I think it's more Spanish. Actually, it's probably more Asian. That 5-storied pagoda over there is called the Pagoda of the Five Mighty Gods. The five gods are power, speed, magic, war, and omni. Omni has the best of the others. For generations, we in Wutai have worshipped the Chow, the water god. Why you gotta be like that? I thought it was Leviathan or Leviathan or whatever. A big snake thing. A water snake. Legend has it that the village has been protected by the Chow, the water god, and the 5 mighty gods. But in the last battle, we didn't fare so well. I guess our beliefs were only based on legend. Sorry, bro, am I in your way? Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Hi. Hi, dog. Alright. Why are you here? Is there a reason why you're here? Seems like there'd be a reason why you're here. Why are you running back and forth? Stupid dog. Alright. What is this place? Where do I go in here? What's going on here? Where am I? Can I sleep in here? God damn it, I just used a tent. Like, what is that, 500 gil? Missed that one. Oy vey. Uh-oh. I think I just tipped my hand there. And I'm streaming on Twitch too, that's not good. Maybe if I hide this podcast somewhere where they can't find it. Get it? Get it? Get it? I kind of whispered that. I said, what if I hide this podcast from them so they can't find it? Nothing to worry about then. Just hide it under the floorboards or something. Maybe in the attic. Googa! What do you want? My Materia back would be great, actually. And this bitch that, like, we let come along with us in our party because, I don't know, she was, you know what, don't worry about it. She just was with us, and then, I mean, we didn't trust her, but she just, like, one day she just took our Materia, and then it's like, what? Yeah. Anyway, don't have Ga anything much, but you should be able to goo rest yourselves here. Goga, make yourselves at home. Wait. Is this the coffee? But this doesn't feel like it should be. What's going on here? Is this, what? I think he might be tripping balls. Someone's tripping balls, that's for sure. It's you. You were the ball tripper all along. I don't see anything in the other room. Look at the details. I think that's like a smoker, right? They put or poker for like burning incense thing, yeah. It's like a library. No chairs because, you know, getting up from the floor too. Missed me with that. And the paper walls. No thanks. What's in here? Hi. Hello. Are you like the Buddha or something? Yeah. Kind of crazy that they just let some foreigner in here. I could just drop my pants and take a poop right here, and what are you gonna do? Nobody's around. That looks like a trans flag. No comment. You know, it's just like probably like seeing how, like, you know, them react to things. It's like, ooh, I'm not going to wave a red flag in front of a bull. So I'll just say, calm yourself. Calm yourself, queen. You know, like, I wonder how many people Googled, is Caitlin Clark trans? Because I'm sure it's up there. Like, I bet it's like auto filled in by Google. I'm not gonna lie, I like my twinks. You know, I like the, you know, the young adult men. Not a day before 18. Feel like, you know, I don't have an age cap, but, you know, I prefer, you know, mid-20s, maybe early 20s. And Caitlin Clark, I'll tell you, she kind of looks like she looks like a twink, to be honest. Kind of looks like a dude, which would explain her talent, relative talent. Relative to what? Men. I would love to see like a professional women's team of some sport play a high school varsity team of the male sport. You know, they've done that before, and they've just BTF the boys, the not graduates of high school, BTFO. I think it was the soccer team, the American soccer team for women. I lost to like some high school seniors. Yeah, I wish I was there to see that. Maybe it's on YouTube. And then I'd have to watch soccer. That's not happening. No. No. Like, if I wanted to watch a bunch of twinks run around a field, I'd release all of the ones that are locked up in my basement right now. Soccer players are hot though. They always were. Always have been. Okay. Like there was this one guy in my freshman or sophomore, probably freshman and sophomore English classes, and he was a soccer player for the school. I don't know if he was any good or not, but I mean he was just your typical like soccer player. He looked like a soccer player. He was fit like a soccer player, and he was really cute. He was really attractive. I probably one of like 3 like crushes I had. Of course, he was straight. I think he might not have been. Now that I think about it, but even if he was gay, he was nowhere near understanding that. I would be sure. I don't know, but anyway, I looked him up like 5, 6, 7 years ago online. Oh my god. First of all, he's a doctor, so I mean there's that. Oy vey. Mama would love me to marry a doctor. Gay Jewish doctor. He's not Jewish. Well, I don't know. Anyway, no, he's not Jewish. He was blonde. Anyway. I looked him up, and he was a doctor, and he, chiropractic, and, he had like there was like a team of them, and there was a photo, and looking through this photo, looking for the guy, that, I had jacked off to in my mind several hundred times as a teenager. Could not find him, just kept looking. Oh, there he is. He's fat and bald. Very sad. Very, he hit the wall like, yeah, twink death level 100,000 and 22. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. He looks so old too. And this was like a long time ago that I looked this up. He looked like in his mid-40s, and he was my age, or maybe a little younger. It was just not, it was just so disappointing. And then I looked up another guy that I had a crush on, and he went into the army, he went into the army, and I guess he made it pretty far up in the ranks, and I found a couple pictures of him, and he just looks so tired and depressed. And this guy was a little older than me. He was like a senior when I was like a freshman or a sophomore. But oh god, he was like a conventionally good-looking guy, like politician, actor, like almost like professionally good-looking, and professionally, conventionally, whatever. And yeah, it was just so sad to see him look so sad. And then I looked up a guy that I went to, K through 8, or kindergarten through 8th grade with. And this kid was like the most annoying kid ever. Like, I wasn't like popular or anything, but this kid was just like weirdly annoying, and just she's just an unfortunate child to be around. And like he had a twin sister, and she'd always have to stick up for him, you know, which is adorable in retrospect. She was just a bitch back then, though, to me. But like I wasn't popular or anything. I was kind of a loner, but like even I couldn't resist, like, you know, not bullying him, but, you know, well, occasionally bullying him, I guess. But I was not a bully. I was like the quiet gay kid, you know. Obviously, this kid was just so annoying. Anyway, I looked him up, and he's very, very, very fat now, like obese, and his wife is very, very, very fat and obese, and they have like half a dozen kids, but twist, they are all brown. So I have some questions. Sir, are you Dale Gribble? Times 6 or 7. But I mean, it sounded like he kind of went like fundamental with like the religion thing. And so I'm wondering, maybe like they adopted, but they were all different ages. I have so many questions, because she was white, and he's white, so. Anyway. Huh. Because I mean, one brown kid, and you're like, oh, you're not getting 2 brown kids, shame on you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the hell is going on? I mean, I would not be surprised if he was a cuck, but I mean, you would notice, you would think, you know, I mean, and don't tell me, oh, my grandfather was, you know, 50% Native American or some bullshit like that. Where am I going now? You don't want to talk to me, you want to talk to Guffy. Yeah, see, where am I going? Did I go to the left? Can I go to the left? I don't think that goes anywhere. Okay, can I go over there? I can bang the dong to ring the bell. If I can get over there, I don't know how to get over there though. Go this way? No. I don't know. Do I go over there, or where do I go? I'm so retarded right now. So I know I can go ring the bell, but does that do anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we need to find Yuffie? Maybe? But we've been everywhere. I don't know. I remember a few of the places she hides, and she's hiding right now. So yeah, I need to find Yuffie. Where is she? I know she hides behind that curtain thing, but she wasn't there. I know she hides in like a trash can, this trash can, but it moves when she's there. I don't know if that's a trash can. She hides in that. Maybe that cat place. Nothing in here. Now this is really a test if I want to cheat or not. Okay, maybe she's there now. That's why this dialogue is different. Should check that. Yuffie, were you here all along? Oh my god. I was even talking about it. Mother fricker. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. I remembered it, I just didn't know we were at that point. Could have just gone over there and checked. Look at her dressed like a 90s girl. She's like, what's that girl's name? What's that song? Remember, she did a music video with some blonde guy singing her like one-hit wonder song, and they were like in an apartment and like fighting or something. But then the music video is like behind. It's like pulled back through another reality. So you like see like her like preparing for the shoot and everything for the music video that we're watching. So it's kind of meta. What's that song? Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, she looks like Yuffie. So I mean, off chance someone actually watches this right now, and maybe you can autism it into reality. Leave a comment in the comments. Be sure to talk about how I'm funny and deserve all the money for being me and not having to go to work anymore. Why is she like that? I mean, I don't want to be racist, but is it because she's no? Alright, now where are you? Are you in that trash can, Yuffie? How many hiding spots are there? Probably 3. Yeah, there she is. See, I told you, I knew it! Called it. Pro gamer. Yeah, block her off. Block off that mini pussy. They all think they're hot stuff. We're having a tight one. I tell you what, nope. Nope. I do not like that. It hurts. That's not a meme. It does hurt. I mentioned this last episode. You can't get men get older, but we never grow up. Playing video games, eating junk food, and making juvenile sex jokes. And I'm a very mature and responsible person, relatively speaking. Hey buddy, could you not he knocked down like a tower of books, and it scared the shit out of me, and it scared the shit out of him, and what happened? How did he do that? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm talking about Bro the cat. I'm gonna lock you in the bathroom one of these days. I'm joking, I would never do that. And even if I did, you can't blame me because I have something wrong with my brain. And I'm gay. And I'm a quarter Latino, so I mean, just go away. Not you. I mean, I want you to stay, but not you. Anyway. can't get away, mini pussy. Okay, I know. I was wrong. You win. I'll give you back your materia. Thank you. I'm gonna mess it up too, aren't you? Gonna give everybody the wrong materia. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Shidra Soldier says, so our reports were right. He is here on vacation. We finally found him. Get the Turks here for backup. Sephiroth? What a drag. Well, what was that? We're out of duty now, or we're off duty now. It can't save your butts. We know you're off duty, but if you knew, then don't bother us. Looking at you is making me sober. Nobody wants that. Oh, he gave up and he's falling asleep. It's like having a little rambunctious boy who's probably a little slow. Very slow. But nowhere near as slow as my little girl kitty, Precious. She has a favorite toy. It's like this little fuzzy thing on the end of a string, or on the end of a stick. It's on a string. It's a little fuzzy toy on a string, on a stick that you can like wave around. And like I'll do it for like a minute and I'm done. I have stuff to do. So she'll continue to play with it, and she drags it around the house and just loves it to death. So, you know, thinking, well, since I'm a bad cat dad and won't play with her very much with it, maybe I'll set it up on the couch, so like I'll put it between the cushions so it'll hang and she'll be able to bat it around. She loved it. Good idea. Except when she yanked it off, not once but twice, because I didn't learn my lesson. After she yanks it out of the couch, it gets wrapped around her, and so she's walking around with it wrapped around her, you know, her neck. So she did it twice in a row, and the second time she freaked the fuck out and was like running around the house, and like I am hyper vigilant about bags because I know she loves bags, first of all, and I know what would be happening. She'd get stuck in it and probably, you know, I can't even say it. Okay. Sorry, I needed to have a break. Not quite done. Not quite done. Sorry, I want to be like, I want you to be able to hear me without jacking up your speakers all the way. And I'm a soft talker. Alright. Back to the game. But you all have orders from headquarters to look for him too. Alright, fine. We'll get him without any help from the Turks. Just you see. Thanks, faceless Shinra soldiers. And don't think that headquarters isn't going to hear about this. Nerd! Reno, do you think that was really such a good idea? I mean, is that the way a Turk would act? Elena, don't misunderstand. Those who sacrifice themselves for their job aren't pros, just fools. Ouch. Rude. Yeah, right? Little rude. You know, I wouldn't call it sacrifice. I enjoyed it. I'm like, why? Just like, people don't understand, but like, once you make your job like it's a purpose, like you have a motivation to do well, like you make it into a game or you shoot to be the best just for your own pride, and once you incorporate that into your mindset, then you want to show up for work early, you want to go above and beyond, you want to be the best, even if like you don't get the credit for it or you don't get like a pay bump from it right away, you still want that, and that eventually results in higher pay and better positions, etc., etc. So yeah, sorry, rude. Guess so. Yeah, rude. I wonder. He is black, or he looks American black. But do you think the Japanese, creators, they were like, what do we call the dark-skinned guy? And then they thought, how about rude? Because, I can totally see Asians, like, I'm not going to finish that sentence. I'm just saying, maybe there was rude is kind of an odd name if you think about it. I mean, there's so many names to choose from. Why name one of the two black characters, the black villain, kind of black villain, rude? You could name him, Derek or something. Trying to think of not Jamal, but like he's a little too light for Jamal. I think Jamal would be a darker. I needed to see a darker complexion for Jamal. That's what I'm saying. As a casting director for the greatest show on earth, this one. Rude. Okay, nothing. You said nothing. Well, I don't buy that. Goodbye. Relax, she's not a child. Let her have her way. Okay. I know the materia, right? I have it stored in a safe place. Follow me. Okay, well, I think we are in your bedroom, so it's time to, make that mini pussy a little bit bigger. Downstairs, okay. Oh, this is kind of a big room. Looks kind of cold, and it's downstairs. I mean, I'm not saying I can't, and there's no furniture. Have you ever had sex on the floor? It's terrible. The only thing worse is in a car. One time in the car, and I will never do it again. And it was not like a car. It was like an SUV. So there was a back, but it was deceptively, not deceptively. You look into it and you're like, oh yeah, you could have sex in there. And then you try to have sex and it's like, well, you can, but it's not gonna be fun or good, and your knees are gonna hurt. So make sure you're young and dumb so you can recover and you don't have issues forever. I've been hearing that ever since I was little. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? All I remember is we're about to bang. Before I was born, Wutai was a lot more crowded and more impressive. You see what it looks like now, right? Just a tourist trap? Oh yeah, I mean, why, I don't, if it wasn't a tourist trap, but it was more populated, then when it becomes, tourism makes a higher population, sweetie. Never mind, I'm not gonna mansplain it to you. I have better things to do. After the war we got, did I get my materia yet? Anyway, after the war we got peace, but we lost something else. Now look at Wutai. I mean, it looked nice to me. And there's a racist guy who wouldn't sell me weapons for some reason, but, I get it. I'm a foreigner. I'd be suspicious of me too. This idea like we should be like giving passes to like people who are here as guests or want to live here, and they're like breaking laws and being rude and etc. etc. And I'm like, excuse me. Could you maybe like be a little thankful? I mean, I do my part, but nah, great. Now I'm a racist white right-wing YouTuber. It was inevitable, to be honest. There's that pipeline. Did you hear Susan Wojcicki died a while ago? Apparently she was kind of like not cool. I don't want to be like mean, but kind of looked like a dude. And there aren't a lot of female CEOs. So, I mean, I'm not saying she was a dude, but I wouldn't be surprised. I do not have like a transar though. Usually it's just fairly obvious, and that one seems fairly obvious to me, but apparently she was a real woman. Anyway, either way, it wouldn't matter either way to probably most people. That's why, if I had lots of materia, I could... What? Listen, mini pussy. Listen, mini pussy. I don't care about the history of Wutai or your feelings. Yeah, it's pretty much what I tell the mini pussies. Pussy with a B. You've got our materia and I want it back now. Yeah, I thank you, Cloud. Thank you. Preach. Preach, Cloud. Now, take the shirt off, because I am curious. I'm thinking, like, lean and muscular. Like, you can't even, like, pinch any fat lean. But, like, not, like, really muscular. But just like, you know, like soccer player muscular. Boop. Call back. Call back. That's a term for comedy. Cause I'm a comedian. I'm a funny man. I've never performed. I've never written any stand-up material. But I am quite amusing. Everyone says so. That's right. Many people are talking about me. I don't know, but they are talking. It's big. It's huge. Biggest thing ever. What? What am I talking about? Me. You've got our materia, and I want it back now. If you give it back now, we'll drop the whole thing. Yeah. And you certainly won't let her stay in our party, right? I know that. That sniff switch, the lever on the left. Materia sniff, hick in there. Okay. I mean, I don't really feel comfortable. I'm just like opening up stuff. Do you want to get it for me, maybe? Hello? Well, I mean, I'm not saying I don't trust you, but you did steal my materia, and I mean, this kind of looks like Don Cornholio. It kind of looks like his bedroom. I get like a Don Cornelio bedroom vibe here. Is that gonna cause me to drop to the, god damn it. Where's the switch that I have to pull? Hello? The one on the left. I guess I can't. I'm gonna talk to you. Now the materia. I'm sorry, but what? Hey, what do I do? That stamp switch, the lever on the left. Materia stamp pick in there. Okay. Oh, okay. Left lever. See even the Don Cornholio music. Shenanigans. Ha ha ha. Never trust anyone that easily. Sneaky mini pussy. Wow, I mean, if you were paying attention, that's kind of a racist joke there. Good thing it's not my fault. My issue. It's very serious. Don't know how much time I have left. Alright, so, ha ha ha. Never trust anyone that easily. The materia is mine. Tough. Cloud, you're not in the cage. Why don't you go get that mini pussy? You want your materia? Then go find it yourself. What? Why are you being a dick? Just give it back. If you're not going to take it, just give it to me. Yeah, that's right. And when you're looking for the materia, remember you gotta steal it. You gotta steal it? Is that a typo? And when you're looking for them, you gotta steal it. Should you give me a hint? Why? Steal, get it? Because of this giant cage that just fell from the sky. Totally, that doesn't break verisimilitude at all. Yes, I know big words. I don't want to brag, but I am pretty smart. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it, but I totally am. Why am I like going over? Why do I have to like activate it like this and not like this? See, that's the kind of thing that would really mess me up. Where am I gonna go now? I don't know where to go now. Can we you guys want to bang? I mean, I do want to bang, but I mean, not on the floor. I'm sorry, I'm 39, okay? I don't bang on the floor anymore. Where am I? Oh, right there. So, I don't know where to go next, so I'm going to end the stream, but I had lots of fun. It's a good coping thing for me, you know. And I'm talking to myself the whole time. And I apologize if I don't respond to comments live or on videos, but I don't really, to be honest, I don't really want, I do want comments, you know, just express how you feel about the material, but I don't want to read them. Because I don't want this to become something other than what it is, which is kind of a way for me to have fun, unwind, and be real. And if I'm reacting to people, I'm worrying about, you know, what I should change or do, or, you know, to get more eyeballs. And I don't think I'd ever be really good, get good numbers or whatever, even if I tried my hardest. So I mean, I don't want to depreciate my experience by trying to accommodate an audience, is what I'm saying. If you like what I do, cool. Like and subscribe. But I mean, if you expect me to be, you know, professional or talk like look in the camera all the time and, you know, give a shit, then I mean, yeah, good luck. That's not gonna happen. Keeping it real. Kind of like what YouTube videos were like back in the day, before it became all about money. I'm like the biggest capitalist you'd ever meet. You know, ANCAP, you know, whole 9 yards. But yeah. I don't think art should be created with the intent on profiting from it. Art should be made for the sake of making art. I mean, that's what it was like for me writing my book. It was like I knew I wasn't going to make any money, but it wasn't about that. It was about me refining my writing skills and enjoying the story that I was, you know, working with and creating. And when you try to accommodate people, you try to like get the low. You have to go to the lowest common denominator, which is, you know, why all of Hollywood is just slop now, because there's an international audience, and so, you know, Transformer movies, just garbage, absolute, like no story, just bullshit. But it appeals to the global audience because it's a big visual thing, you know, big explosions. So I mean, you get tons of money from China and all that stuff. You know, they like their robots. It's not racist. But then, I mean, what's the opportunity cost? There's no good movies anymore because nobody has a financial incentive to do it. I mean, they could make money at home, but relatively speaking, they can't spend a lot of money on the movie without, you know, depending on an international audience. So if you're going to have a big budget movie, it's going to be de facto slop. Save the occasional, you know, Infinity War, which I wasn't even a Marvel fan, and I appreciated that. There were a couple like inside jokes that I was missing or references, but I really liked it. Anyway, I'm done. I'm sorry. Went a little long. Have a great evening.